Tonight's Heart of It, what you're about to see is one of the last of its kind across America. Every week, people from D.C. and beyond drive to Baltimore for an experience they once thought was lost. But as our Sean Martinelli shows us, an inspiring and thriving community is found.
The building sticks out like an ejected DVD, and if we were to push in the disc, it would kind of feel like a Twilight Zone, a world with no Netflix, no Hulu, no YouTube.
And you often hear when people come in for the first time this like deep breath and exhale of relief, like places like this still exist.
Places like the now largely extinct video rental store.
It was like, you know, that scene from Clerks where he goes in the Big Choice video and he just kind of goes, oh. Because he's able to have choices.
Outside of here, customers have choices. Some say too many choices.
That might be more tenuous than we fully realize.
A realization Eric Hatch had back in 2014.
A group of us got together, you know, thinking what a loss it would be if Baltimore didn't have that collection anymore.
Eric's referring to the collection at the long-standing Video Americaine. He worked there with Greg Galinsky.
And then we have, you know, the horror and the cult stuff.
When Video Americaine closed in 2014, employees staged a plot twist. They came up with the concept of Beyond Video. Ever since,
it's become kind of a floodgate of support.
They run this place as a nonprofit. Employees are volunteers.
My day job is actually with New Next Film Festival.
Well, interestingly, I work for the rival film festival from Eric.
Members pay a monthly fee to access everything from Casablanca to The Toxic Avenger. The store started with 9,000 titles.
To 42,000 titles renting now in 2026.
And people will come in and they're like, wow, this is great. And then when they figure out that there's a whole nother floor, like you can almost see their heads explode.
But beyond these videos,
what they are looking for also is sort of reconnecting with themselves as a movie lover.
For the shop's hundreds of members,
kind of feels like coming home.
This store is a comeback tale.
It felt like it had come back from, like video stores came back from the dead.
A tale as good as anything on the shelf.
Sometimes you just want to, you know, hold on to the movies.
But maybe the best part of this shop?
Absolutely, we're bringing everything back that people miss about video stores except the late fees.
No late fees, just the much welcome charge of nostalgia. In Baltimore, Maryland, Sean Martinelli, WUSA 9.